Where is the feral at? Ah, there he is. I see him. No! There we go. Let's get the feral out of here. Very nice of them to let me... Welcome back, everyone. I am your host, Get Good Fox, and it's time to get back into the lethal zone. I think the first thing we're going to do is kick somebody out. And the lucky person is Sarah, our mixologist. Although she has bartending, I'm pretty sure we have someone else with bar. Yep, Jay has bartending. So goodbye, Sarah. No night terrors for us. That'll be our first order of business. Away with you. Away with you, terrible character. Exile. Confirmed.
For what it's worth, it was a tough one.
No, it wasn't.
Agree. You gotta go.
It didn't take very long for me to decide it at all. Okay, so now we're down to 6 people, so that's one less freeloader waking up in the middle of the night screaming and disturbing everyone. Our next goal is probably going to be to go over here, because they want a vial of plague cure, which we have a few spares, and they should give us a decent payment for it. Plus, it will get them to allied status, which might mean a new recruit. Gives us an opportunity to kind of thin out. You know, also, you never know. Sometimes you find a really good character. But, you know, I'll be satisfied with just acceptable characters. And it's not too far away either, thanks to the amazing flat roads, or the flat terrain of the map.
Plague zombies.
I think these were the guys that when we gave them the item, it kind of got weird on us and credited a different community. Can't remember for sure, though.
Mi casa, su casa, or whatever.
Okay, I guess she's upstairs. Yep. There we go. Give them a dose of plague cure. How much are they going to pay me for it?
See you soon, I hope.
Nothing? Really? You're not paying me at all? Okay, there we go. 100 influence. That's an okay price.
Hey. Huh?
Okay, let's not threaten people.
So what do we got today? Might as well.
I will buy, I guess, the fuel. The fuel, I mean, fuel will come in handy at some point in time. Let's check their stats real quick. I can't remember. Gardening, so we don't need her.
Oh, hey.
Fishing, don't need him. Okay, must be right in the back. Yep, here it is.
Hey.
And music. So we don't really need any of these guys. Okay, it didn't actually level them up. It leveled somebody else up. Who, though? That is so weird. There must be a... I actually have no idea who it leveled up. Very, very strange. Okay, so I guess that brings us to our main subject today. Today we are going to be doing some selective shopping. And what we're going to be looking for is building materials, scraps of circuitry, and that's basically it. We're either looking for building materials or scraps of circuitry. And that's because it's, you know, now that we need the building materials to finish the base, but, you know, there's also the issue that, you know, we're kind of done building.
I'm looking for an extra set of hands.
And since we're kind of done building, well, I mean... Farming supply? Nah, we don't need farming supply. Okay, who are you?
Yes?
Did I hire you on accident?
So what do we got today?
Okay, I guess I guess we hired somebody without even go. I guess I do remember hitting the button one too many times. Okay, so offices have a chance of getting us some electronic parts, so we're going to stop at offices and anywhere that we can find building materials. Also, so like, okay, for example, that copying machine there, I'm pretty sure it's going to have electronic parts. And the reason we need it is because, well, we need to start gearing up for plague guards. Need to start getting ready, and I'm under kind of the assumption that we're not going to get the biochem station, which means we're going to be using the old-fashioned way again.
You got something?
I don't think I want to sell any of this, though, so that's fine. And it looks like I didn't get any building materials either, which is kind of sad, but... What can you do? Complain about it, I suppose. Let's throw this in the back. And I don't think I want to sell that computer book. A pawn shop, upper levels, Decay store, looking for office buildings. Nothing, and that's a peddler's barbecue. Okay, so I do believe that there is another area that has a ton of building materials. It's in this area over here, so we're looking for building materials to finish the base. Someone mentioned that there is an area that has a double drop of building materials that I should be looking. It's I believe it's around this area, not this exact area, but I'm pretty sure we're not that far away from it.
You think we can pick up the pace?
Okay, do any of these have... Okay, good. This one has building materials in it. So instead of just looting everything, yeah, being a little choosier, being a little more selective about what we're grabbing. Oh, we also need influence because we need to call the rest of the DLC in, because I'm pretty sure the pyro launcher is going to help us with the plague guards in the sense that it might allow us to clear the zombies so that we don't have to kind of run from heart to heart. We might actually be able to secure the heart. Maybe. I'm going to give it a try. We'll see if it works. Because then, you know, I won't have to worry about, like, oh, God, I can't find all the plague guards, blah, 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 blah. You know, where do I get all the things? Oh, this character has stealth? That's good to know. Okay, that means we can unlock doors. Ooh, pack of cheap smokes. Well, what do you know? We happen to have...
today?
I mean, I guess it's perfect that we hired this character because, I mean, I kind of need her anyways. Ah, I really want to loot that. Okay, let's... Okay, we want to loot this for sure, this flooded... Well, maybe not the flooded factory. Utility locations typically have scraps of electronics. We want to make sure we're hitting those. While we're driving by, I'm just going to pass through some of these buildings just to kind of, like, reveal them to see, and then I can check on the map to see if they're going to have anything good. Right now... Nope, nothing good. Come on. Get off my car. There we go. Let's just swing by some of these areas. Those are all looted. That person needs help. I don't think I care, though, to be honest. Let's just swing by some of these areas looking for, like, sheds or anything that we can loot that's like a shed. Here's a shed. Check the map. Oh, what do you know? Building materials, boys.
Premises are empty. That's what I like.
Much easier to find what you're looking for when you just specifically are patrolling for, like, the one thing, instead of just kind of like, next building, next building, next building, one after the other. I guess we can use more fuel. Our inventory is starting to clog up a bit, though at the same time I might need to refuel my car pretty soon. Okay, good. Things that stack. And fuel, I mean, although it's taking up inventory, we need fuel, so not going to complain about it. Okay. Ooh, I need all of these, actually.
That's a lot of stuff.
Probably going to sell the fencing tool. Just because I don't feel like traveling around too much. Worth 42 parts, but like right now, I just don't think I care. I think I just mainly want to... No, I want to spend more time getting through all this loot rather than micromanaging it at the moment. Oh. I might sell both of these, actually. The Tassie Devil will sell. I don't care if the bullets are still in it, because the bullets are the weird kind of...
partner. Sure.
Yeah, those are never going to get used. So let's just sell that. Kind of painful, considering that they do scrap for a good bit, but, like, once again, we're just going for time. I probably could set up an outpost, but, like, it's just not my goal right now. I'm trying to save all of my influence to call in the DLC, so... Not being as efficient as we could be with our resources, but there's plenty. You know, we're not hurting for resources that bad. It's not that big of a deal. Let's get over here, check out this kind of area here. Probably find something interesting down here. Also, we're kind of reconning the plague guards at the same time. But my tip over here would basically be, you don't need to be as impatient as I am. You know, remember that I'm a YouTuber, so, I'm also putting a show on. I want to make sure the show has a good pacing. So I don't want to burn all my daylight hours just constantly driving back and forth and looting. So just because I'm being kind of lazy with it doesn't mean that you should be. Like, you should definitely, like, if you need the resources, take the time for it. No harm in that. So it looks like an office sounds interesting. Abandoned storefront. I think this might be where all of the extra rucksacks of materials are. I'm gonna loot it and take a look. We want to be a little quiet. We don't have to be super quiet, but being quiet wouldn't hurt. Okay, I guess they're not getting the memo about a little quiet.
Didn't pay alimony. Heck, maybe you just didn't recycle. None of that matters now. The network isn't concerned with your past. We're all in this together now, and the future is what matters.
Okay, parts, good at stacks.
I can get behind how the network runs its ship. Say you got some guts.
More fuel. God, we're in like fuel mania. Let's use one of these fuel canisters up, even though I'm pretty sure our car doesn't need it. Yeah, it's like a waste to use the fuel here, but it's like, I gotta make space. You know what? I'm just gonna claim an outpost. I think there's two. I think we can justify it.
Looks pretty empty to me. Why can't everywhere be this?
Do I really want an ammo outpost though? Like, I can take a moment to choose here. Fuel? A fuel outpost sounds interesting, actually. Yeah, let's go for a fuel outpost. And the reason for that is because, like, we're not really using ammo, so I don't see the value of a map. Oh,
For a long while.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
got him just in time. Okay, I gotta get off my heavy weapons so that we can actually.
Yeah, I'm left on the inside.
Okay, he's going crazy. Here we go. The drop
I'm
kick
tired.
into the execution. Now, one thing some people always talk about, how do you, like, cleanly move through your executions and whatnot, and the answer is, or switching weapons, the answer is, like, okay, so, like, right now when I open up a door, I'm stuck. I can't do anything. I can't move. So in the time that you're forced to do something, that's actually the time to, and I'll give you a better example.
Quiet.
The time to switch weapons, and I mean, like, it does take some practice if you're not quick in the inventory, but like right here.
Should probably take
So
a
I'm
break
climbing
before I
over this.
fall
This is
over.
the time to, like, change your
Having a
inventory.
plague heart move in
Because
must
once
really
you
fuck
start
up
climbing, your
property
character's
values.
committed to the action. And so you're not wasting any time going through your inventory when your character is committed to that action. Hopefully that makes sense. But that's kind of like the way you do it.
Location is secure,
Okay.
guys. You can thank
Down
us later.
300 influence, but, like, I'm pretty sure that's okay just because we're going to be making some big profit out here. Or at least I think we are. Come on, there's 3 of them here. Okay, God, so much fuel. Now it doesn't matter, though, now that we have an outpost. I'm not being super choosy about my outpost and whatnot. It's just, okay, it's up on top. Just because, like, I don't know. Like, those things, they don't bother me that much. I just don't want to overspend my influence knowing that my goal is to call in all the rest of the DLC. But, like, we're not quite there yet. We do need to kind of assemble our strength a little bit. So this is fine. Survivor needed help, but oh well, too bad. I need resources more than you need help. While we're here, I guess I might as well loot this building here, because it's going to drive me nuts if we
Idiots
don't.
not
And
to
also
an
this.
outpost.
Might as well. Already getting sidetracked. Already starting to get distracted from my main objective. Okay, that is not super useful. Get up top here. I guess we could scout while we're here. Even though, once again, that's also not really the plan, but whatever. Well, this goes up some ways. I guess it's a cellular post, so. Okie dokes. Scouting. I said scouting. There we go. What's this?
I think we can get that
Repair
baby up and on the
van.
road.
Those are usually worth checking out because they will typically
Screamer here.
have repair kits in the back of them. We might be
Looks
able
like
to
another
map
plate
out
card.
these locations and find some extra places that have rucksacks. Although, if I remember correctly, if this is the area I'm thinking of that has all of the extra rucksacks of parts or materials, it probably won't even be
That's enough
necessary.
looking around
We're
for
probably
now.
going to fill up right here. Which, I mean, come on, first world problems, I guess we'll call it that. Having too much of our resources and not knowing what to do with it. Especially if you're Foxington Morbucks, you know, you're always having these problems.
That's nice.
Case of chemicals.
Ish.
Pretty good. I mean, we do need chemicals, not as much as we need electronics, but not going to say no to it. Especially because the extra chemicals can be sold, and they are worth a good bit, so, like I said, not going to say no to it.
Not exactly what I want.
More fuel?
Will do.
Not going to say no to fuel either, you know. It's not something that you want to raise your nose at and be like, oh, fuel, God, I'm getting such an excess amount of fuel. Because once you start driving around, you will use it. You'll use a ton of it. Now we can drop this off. And once again, the reason I didn't go for the ammo depot is because we're just not using ammo. It's just not in the cards at the moment. You know, maybe that'll be incorrect, but if that is incorrect, then, I mean, we can just claim a different ammo outpost. Really not that big a
That's
deal.
a lot of stuff.
Okay, looks like we can carry 2 more rucksacks. One in the trunk and one on my back. I'll take that. Oh, wow. 3 rucksack. Yeah, this is definitely the place. If you need to know where this place is, we are right here. Let me zoom out. Right, basically at the bottom area, the bottom left. Like, this area here is a little neighborhood. That's how you'll know where it is. And, yeah, we're not going to be able to carry all this. Dang. Not that I'm complaining. I will definitely take it. Grab the last one and head back to base. I believe we will build the auto shop next. And that's because I do want to upgrade this vehicle. Have, you know, at least one halfway decent vehicle. Okay, home we go. Wait, there's home. Home's right there. Home is right here. Anyways, I will see you back at base. All right, we are home. Very nice. Let's throw this stuff in. Fuel, building materials. Can we put another one in? Yes, we can.
We should be good on supplies.
Which means we should be able to build the... Where is it? Auto shop. Yeah, there we go. And let's leave one of these in here. Maybe we refuel immediately? Nah, refuel later. Throw these in. And while we're here, I guess we might as well call a DLC item. Going in order, so let's go for the ultimate melee weapons, I guess.
Supply drop my way. Please and thank you.
Oh, it's right next to it as well. Did they make them so they drop closer by? Like, usually I have to, you know, I mean, they don't drop super far away, but I remember having to go farther. So these are the Apocalypse Bats and the Apocalypse Swords. They're all pretty good weapons. Like, they're not, I wouldn't call them, like, the best weapons, but they're all, like, very good. They're up there. They're good at that. They give you a huge advantage, I'll put it that way. They're like, they don't need to be the best weapon. They're just so accessible. Throw these in. Let's call the next pack in Ultimate Ranged
Got
Weapons.
supplies?
Yo, listen up. I got a promising spot for us to search.
Builder, Pillage, and Plunder. That sounds promising. Sounds like we might be able to get some building materials from that. Okay, so let's clear the enemies first. I think we're gonna have a little bit of a fight here. Okay, I may have lied about that completely. Okay. Man. Okay, this character is just mowing them down, I guess. All right, so here is what we get out of this pack. We get the AA-12. This is a automatic shotgun that is stuck on automatic fire.
Heavy.
We get the X36C. This is has a built-in suppressor, a pretty good weapon. And then the Evo 3, which is a 9mm weapon capable of automatic fire, which at the time was a lot more unique. I believe they added some weapons through the bounty broker that could also do that, but otherwise was a pretty unique weapon for its time. Still all very high-quality weapons. I'm not sure if this is going to let me deposit. We'll see. Yep, there we go. All right, we've got 300 influence left. Not enough to call anything in. See, we still have Independence weapons and supplies, so we're going to need another 2,000 influence to get those. That's fine, though. We still got more looting to be done. Still not out of ideas. To learn more about this site, take control of Lonnie. I don't really want to play as Lonnie, though, to be honest. I think that's kind of a super smelly idea. I think I want to go back to what I was doing before and go over here to finish looting this area off. So that's, I think, exactly what I'm going to do, and I will see you there, boys. Oh, yes, gotta love driving through the water. Yes, you could drive. I mentioned it in the last season that you could basically just drive through the water on any map, and it's true. You can just drive right through that lake because that lake is interestingly shallow. Closing in on the target. Looks like we did get pinged for a siege on our base, which is actually good news. And our vehicle flipped over. Now, the vehicle has a magical tendency to flip itself back over. I believe that is intended. So just because you flip over doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to stay flipped. But let's park the car like this in case we need to make a getaway. And we need to go back in there. I'm pretty sure the building next to it is also going to have a ton of rucksacks, so we're not done pillaging this area. Still got work to do, boys. Okay, in goes the fuel. Then we'll check the one next door. Pretty sure this one is also going to have pretty good loot, if I remember correctly. Oh, right off the bat. There we go. Let's go ahead and loot these two. So right next to each other, 4 rucksacks of building materials and 2, what do you call it, rucksacks of fuel. Very, very nice. Definitely enough to get you some I mean, that's like, what, 20 materials? Enough to get some interesting building upgrades. Let's sell some stuff. Oh, not threaten. Not threaten.
There, business partner.
Sell.
Might as
I'm
well.
pretty sure we already have a book on mechanics, so go ahead and do that. And now we just need to throw some stuff in here. And this goes in here. And then, like, I mean, we're actually doing really good on supplies. I'm pretty sure we are. Yeah, we're doing really good on supplies. No problem whatsoever. We'll just move this out, put that in, and I think I might loot this as well. I mean, why not? Got about 5 minutes to get home. Or we're going on 7 minutes to get home. I'm pretty sure that's going to be perfectly fine. I'm not sure why that other building hasn't been considered fully explored. Might double check it. The reason we don't want to miss the siege, though, is because, 1, we'll have to pay ammo, which, you know, no reason to do that. And 2, it's going to be worth 200 influence. Ooh, another mechanics textbook. That's why we are hitting these offices,
We're all
though.
clear. Hopefully we're starting a trend.
Offices have books, which, I mean, you could use them to learn. You could use them to level up certain... You better not be attacking that plague guard. Okay, that's going to cause a problem. We need to get out of here now. Time to get in. Okay, that's annoying, but not the worst thing to happen. Unless I get stuck, then it could be a little more annoying. Which I look like I'm not going to get stuck. And I will run that guy over, and we will get out of here. Looks like I will have to, unfortunately, spend some parts to repair the vehicle. One thing that's kind of interesting is that the Ferals have a strange tendency to roar before they go for that building. You know, not every time. Not every time. Before they go for the door bash, I have noticed that they often roar before they get the door bash, and sometimes that just results in you getting away before they actually have a chance to bash the door down, etc. So, you know, I guess you snooze, you lose. You roar, you lose. But yeah, we will have to reattach the door. Actually, we might not need to reattach the door because when we upgrade the vehicle, it might not need. It might repair the vehicle automatically. So
out and about.
yeah, we might be able to save a little bit of resources there. Not sure how long it's going to take to actually construct the auto shop, though. I do know it's normally a fairly time-consuming building. It might not even be done by the end of this episode. Ooh, does that have building materials in it? No, it doesn't. Huh. But yeah, like, knowing where those building materials are definitely helps you out a lot. Something that you can learn in a lower difficulty, though, because the resources are fairly consistent, at least in terms of the rucksacks, you know. They tend to, you know, they don't really change that too much. Let's throw this all in the back. Out of fuel. Go ahead and sell. Actually, before they break my fuel open, let's go ahead and convert 1 canister of fuel. I believe 35 is our cap. Let's see. Yep, 35 is the cap, so that's fine.
Let's make a deal.
Might as well sell this. And throw the rest in. Maybe we can also sell the scrap of paper.
Yes. So what do we got today?
Perfect.
Sure.
Here, have a scrap of paper, whatever the hell that thing is. Okay, now we can defend the base for another 200 influence. Oh, the other reason we're playing this character is for the standing, though this character is now maxed out. And with this other character, I mean, I guess it just makes it easier to defend the base. Not sure what weapon I want to defend with. This Mac 10, I guess it's automatic. I guess we can use it.
Oh my god, our home is just surrounded by these things!
Oh no. What a big attack it is, too. 3 minutes.
Keep your chins up. We can do this.
Watch out. I saw a plague zombie.
Let's get one of these and some of these in case we need to deal with the juggerbutts.
Yep, looks like we're not done yet.
Okay, just shoot him through the wall. I forgot we got, like, super shot the character with us.
Straight to that.
Oh, you have close combat? Maybe I'll just de-equip this.
Oh look. A freak.
Okay, just mow all the zombies down. Oh, I feel a juggernaut. My controller's vibrating.
That is one nasty screamer.
Where is he, though? The doorknob treatment.
They're inside the building with us!
Oh, there he is. Oh. Ow.
Barrel incoming.
No, close the door. Where is the barrel at? Oh, there he is. I see him. No! There we go. Let's get the barrel out of here. Very nice of them to let me get away with that, too. Not gonna say no to it. I guess they got the juggernaut. Come on, just stab him. Don't carry him around. I just want you to stab him and kill him.
We've got this, okay? We've got this.
There we go. That's how you do it. Once you got the guns, like even on lethal zone, siege is just not gonna cut it.
I'm not sure we can fight so many creeps.
If you go down, take 10 of those fuckers with you.
Close combat, so good in sieges. Take advantage of the chaos. Oh, stab it! This guy gotta mash the button, I guess.
What's up, tough guy?
Okay. There we go.
Break.
Okay, when those dead bodies start wiggling around, it makes me think they're actually alive.
Be waiting for another attack.
Look at all these jerks, jeez.
Come on, guys. Let's show the Zeds what we're made of.
No! No, I just want to grab them and stab them. That's all I want to do. Oh. Even the most simple pleasures are denied to me in Lethal Zone.
Clear.
Yep, we gotta clear out the zombies, blah, blah, blah. Where are the remaining zombies? I guess I gotta take a lap around the perimeter. You know what? Oh, God. Screamers. Didn't know you guys were here. There. I guess taking a lap around the perimeter is not a bad idea. Who knows what's just wandering around, you know? Come on. Where are the rest of the zombies at? Okay, there we go.
So, we lived
Hey,
to
there's
die
our
another day.
220 influence. A little bit of a bonus from having the ability at the command center active. And, you know, that's why, like, you know, in some ways, to be honest, it's kind of a good idea to leave your base noisy. Because if your base is noisy, then you get sieges. If you get sieges, then it's just like, okay, there's another, like, 100 influences. It's not that big. If you have the... If you've got the defensive capabilities, it just means it's like a steady supply of influence, so it's not even that big of a deal. Doesn't look like there's any abilities to push besides that. Oh, yes, too bad. You're on the prepper. Don't care at all. Anyways, I guess that's all we got time for. Not too bad. I mean, I think we... What did we get? Like 40 materials? Like maybe even more than 40 materials in this episode? Just hitting those really hot spot looting zones. Next episode, we are going to have a new car and, hey, let's check something before we go. How many electronic scraps do we have? We've got 49. That is definitely enough to get us going. Not enough to seal the deal out, but it's enough to get us going. We're definitely going to need more, though. One of the things that will help is getting the trade depot up, because we will be able to call in parts traders, and the parts traders will sell more electronic parts. That said, we're not fully paying to win yet. We haven't called in our Independence Weapons Pack or our supply drop. We need 2,000 influence to accomplish that. Before, you know, she actually paid off quite a bit. You know, really good job, Miss Olivia. Gotta give it to you. You know, gotta give it to you. You know, give them credit, a little bit of credit when they deserve it. Anyways, like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future Lethal Zone Trader Season content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.